Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. We are continuing on with our Hive playthrough today as we work our way around, build up our armies. We've got we sort of have three main armies going right now and 2 scouts, and things have been going okay. We've broken into kind of a second area very close to us with lots and lots of good supplies, and we found a portal to a nice temple domain here that so far nobody else has broken into. We've been very, very lucky, and we've been getting to build this up, which has been great. So we ended on an end turn. Let's begin on an end turn and see what kind of trouble we get into today. See if we can survive another day on this campaign. We have encountered another Hive player up here, and we do have, I believe this is a dungeon player over here, but other than that we haven't really encountered a ton of different factions, which has been a bit of a blessing. So you got light weavers, you got cavalry. Doop, 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 doop. And you have a lot of, like, need of everything here. For sure, we need to add in these maniacal reavers more than anything else. I feel like this is our main stack, so it's probably the most important that we have this guy going. So we'll grab that. We'll grab that. It's still a bit empty right now. We're waiting on this natural selection upgrade, which hopefully we get soon. And we got no money for nothing. Choop choop choo. We could pick up some Dread Knights down here. You know what? While we're waiting for everything else with this guy, we might as well. Enemy is fleeing. We'll destroy him. They do have the crossbows in here, which are a little bit of a pain, but nothing too serious. Let's wait with you. Move up our Scorpios, shoot them. And then we get a bit of a decision on whether or not we want to use our Reapers here for this. Like, I could just run them in and go for him, but I think, why not? Yeah, you got the full kill, full kill. God, they're just so good in this guy's army. And then we're just up against an absurd amount of puppy doggos here. Let's do something like that. I don't suppose we'd be so lucky as to be able to get all of them killed. You know, I'm going to hit them, and I'm actually just going to flee this guy out. And we can shoot them. No problem. Pick up 4 Dread Knights, which we can then just give to somebody else. Because I don't really need them in our army. What are these Dread Knights like? They are tier 6 undead double strike melee attack with dreadful presence. They upgrade to Avatars of War and Hollow Reapers. Not something we really have access to, but How does evolving units work in this? Does each unit have options, or is it either straight upgrade from vampires to elder vampires? There's 2 upgrades for every unit. So like locusts can switch to overgrown or harvesters. For the hive, it's very straightforward because every upgrade is basically attack or defense. Normally it's a bit more varied in what they can get, but it's quite straightforward for these guys, which is nice. All right, let's get you some defense upgrades, keep you shimmying around. What do we have down here? Trade items. There's another defense and another spell power down here, but I guess like picking up this morale item, we might as well. What are you guys? Flying, magic core. Sneak our way up a little bit for now. Yeah, I was like, we might just be able to double Reaper them. Yeah, they're too good for words. So you're out of movement. And you ideally want to pick up the rest of that cavalry, but I guess for now, we probably just gonna sit in here. Play it safe behind the walls. This guy has to try and get out without being killed by you, which I think is going to be an easier said than done. I don't know that he has any neutral magic or anything either. You were meant to be getting parasites, but you don't really have that yet. 50% maximum magic. Add some bonus wood. Sentinels of Glory. I have no idea what they are. But sure, let's start getting some levels on Tabby here. This is all against ranged units, so... Right? Ranged sharpshooters. So, no reason not to just move in all the way. They're going to do maximum damage. Do I have anything here? I guess optical illusion. I suppose you could healing water that guy. I don't really know that it's going to be much worthwhile, though. What I had to remember with her is those summon swarms are where basically all of her damage comes from. So the best thing I could actually do with her is use energize on the first turn. Immediately gain a focus charge. And then get those bugs up right away, because they summon so many. You are definitely getting Broodmother. Nightshade spells gain +1 levels. I guess. If you get resistance, you get bonuses, though that's a soul leader ability. Every creature's maximum HP reduces by 1. Cooldown of all Nightshade spells are reduced by a round. Yeah, why not? Why not? And then we can get that wood storage. I am curious, like if you go to this, no, you can't get any more Medusa, but there is a traveling circus there we could pick up. So we'd be wise to do that. I wanted to just take a look and see what are her Nightshade spells. Furthermore, can I upgrade Energize? I can for 25. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. like unnatural calm, fatal decay, despair. At the top level, coup de grace, Nara's kiss, shadow army. Cool. Temporary units. Vulnerability, summon star child. Those are really nice. Berserk. Prevented from using ranged attacks. Ooh, that's really nice. Especially for our armies. Creatures fall asleep. Remove fog of war. No focus points. All right. I can make that work. How did I get such a high hero limit? It's just been going up. As I got a castle, a second castle, I did get +1 on that. No. That's meant to be on. But it doesn't seem to be working. The camera is meant to pan to enemy heroes when they move. But I think it might be broken right now. You get expert nightshade magic. +6 power when casting nightshade spells. Gain an additional +3 for every other magic school known. I think I might just go +1 to all your nightshade spells. Now I've picked up somehow 2 extra points here. We are going to take natural selection. That way we can get upgraded creatures. Unnatural calm. In the old spellbook. Reveals the borders of all areas, including those hidden by fog of war. All areas? Ooh. Why not cast that? I wonder, is this like a permanent cast? I also wonder, is there access to this area? Very, very curious about these like locked off areas. So sorry, unnatural calm is nightshade, tier 1 nightshade, so it's really not that good. Ain't that hot for us. There is a circle of life here. You know what? Let's take that. Oh, this guy's had parry. Sneaky buggers. Well, I'll tell you what, that guy's already gone, so let's knock down him instead. High morale. You gotta love that. I'll just hide you. He goes for the eggs, no problem. Finish him off. 5,000 bucks. That is precisely the kind of shenanigans I was looking for. Now, I do actually want to use some of my other people here, if I can. This guy. So yeah, instead of getting light weavers, now we can get hierophants or sun heralds here because of this new upgrade we've got. Dispels all negative effects from friendly creatures and fully restores their HP. Or, whenever this creature gains a positive effect, it gains +1 damage. Target friendly creature deals maximum damage. Ooh. I feel like let's go with that. Can you reach your cavalry? You cannot. But I guess we'll grab those grids. And you might be able to get to that next turn. This homie. Yeah, he's gonna kill me for sure. That's his main hero. So that's his main stack, which is actually not that bad. He's got a lot of locusts, but other than that, you're going to come through here and just grab things like this XP and these other boosts. You're working on Progenitor. You are a herald, which is spell power and knowledge, so basic battle magic is actually pretty good for you. Now, do I upgrade the fortifications or the mages guild first? Quite the question. Or do I, like, give you hornets? 5,000, 3,000. I think I am going to put fortifications 3 here. Towers deal 150 damage and extra tier 1 units. Main tower deals damage to all enemies adjacent. Shoot twice per round or deal 300 damage. I think I'm going to go with Splash. I'm going to grab you a bunch of Ravagers. Bunch of Locusts. You're aces now. You're back in action. This city. Suppose I could upgrade the swordsman. Yeah, if he has 250 locusts, actually, that is still, like, quite a lot. We have one of these dragon fights here that the Reaper's just solo. So let's also do this very fast. You're going to wait. You're going to pass, 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 shoot. Do I want to cast anything on you? Target friendly cannot be targeted. You're meant to be a daylight guy. I wonder if I have something that's just like counter. I could just energize. And then I can cast Rapid Assault. Or I can cast Maximum Morale and Luck. Rapid Assault makes way more sense. Didn't technically need it, but... so you're still working on Soul Eater. You cannot take basic battlecraft, otherwise you'll screw yourself. So I guess you're also getting advanced Nightshade magic? Few no resistance. This is good. So we have this. Enemy creature's maximum HP reduces by 2. And the Quiet Eye of a Dragon. What does this do? +1 attack and defense. And I could upgrade it. Which ain't a bad idea. But I am a little bit low on alchemical stuff, so... Visiting hero to trade creatures to other random creatures. Gold and mercury. There's another defense. There's another spell power down there. This is a battle we haven't done. I mean, I feel like I need to come out here with this guy. Or I go back through the portal. Great question. How do you feel about these? Easy battle, difficult battle, easy battle, normal battle, difficult battle. So some of these big ones are still like pretty tough. Let's see if we can find some... Yeah, because there's like spyglass. A dragon. So this is Power of the Dragon Father. If I could get 3 of these, that's +3 to all stats. Knight's Honor. There's 2 Knight's Honor sets here as well. +3 defense, +3 attack. Anesthesia. Keeper's Fortitude, Ethereal Knowledge. Alright, so there's a handful of items out this way. I think we'll move him and we'll start going for that stuff. Libby, hello. Jareth, good morning. Sorry, I got locked in here for a second. Like the old games, gotten evolutions. There's only one option for each tier, yeah. End up like Conquest at EO where all your units could be customized. It's a bit better, yeah. Damn. Dude didn't even give me a chance to surrender. He hit me with the heroic strike immediately. That's cold as hell, dude. I don't really love these heroes. It's a grove and a dungeon hero. If I had a temple hero, I'd like to consider it right now, but... Alright, I need to get hornets. So I can get higher level stuff. I should also probably unlock crossbowmen here. Battling in an area you do not control, friendly creatures gain 2 attack and defense. I could just grab like another +1 attack here. What is... Hornets, locusts, wormos, scorpos, hive queens. I do feel like we're using a lot of scorpions. Furthermore, they also scale off morale and luck. So I do feel like we could level up those guys. Hive queens as well, probably not a stupid decision. Start each battle with +1 focus charge. Well, that would be really good. We should probably just do that. Produce 1 gem daily. Deuce a bunch of... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm really low on gems, so... Let's go crush these guys. Get ourselves set up nice and well. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I have like no mana. Just out of range. But not out of range for you. Get reefed, you dweebs. Increase each visiting hero's spell power or knowledge by 2. Alright, well, I'll do that. I love getting to discover each and every one of these and just being like, well, that's a really good deal. That's a really good deal. No, nobody wants to move up here? Alright, well, I'm going to shoot you then. For a second, we've been patiently waiting 10 minutes for you to notice us. That time, we've raided your pantry, stolen your socks, and smashed your gnomes. Well, it feels like I kind of deserved it then. Oh, I don't think I want to use these locusts. It's very, very hard to, when you have these guys who have this crazy range attack. And then you have enough to not take a retaliation. And you kill him in one shot anyway, so... here's a great question. What do I want? Spell power or knowledge? Knowledge increases maximum mana. Spell power increases spells. I gotta be honest, this guy's mana kind of sucks. So I think I'm gonna take knowledge. We also have so many spell powers boosted from all of the spell power items around the map. There's an easy portal there, but I don't know if that's what I'm going to go for. I really should just go to this well. That'll give me all my mana back. Cavalry, noble cavalry, sun spear cavalry. Piercing strike gets upgraded on all of them. Noble cavalry get charge. Increase speed and initiative of all friendly creatures by 1 round. But by how much? It doesn't say. 3 ability cost? That's so expensive. This guy gets anointed charge. Whenever he gains a positive effect, its attack is increased by 2 until the end of battle. Why can't I hire her? Oh, okay, I can. I can buff them with these other dudes, so... unfortunately, that's really all the time that this little homie gets. These swordsmen will be able to be upgraded next turn. Yeah, we're gonna wait for that focus charge ability. You're gonna pick up more parasites, but you're gonna have to wait for it. You are gonna hit up all these learning stones and just get your level ups. And then we're good. Callum, Rickland, hello, hello. Are things going better this time around? So far, yeah. We haven't had a lot of fights with the other computers. They've been minimal. And we've managed to snowball a bit better shape. Oh, though Dungeon just showed up in my territory. Okay. Those are both 2 main stacks. So that is Teal's main army, low. That is not his main army. Gross. I am going to hopefully let these 2 idiots fight each other. And I think I'm largely going to be moving backwards to get more troops. Like how I was like, oh, we haven't really encountered a lot of the computer. Then suddenly, all of the computer all at once. Let these range guys hit you. Oh, nice. Oh, the parry. Didn't lose anybody. Still frustrating, though, when you don't realize it's about to happen. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff to recruit here, including Reapers. 6,600 out of Reapers. I could pick up Wormos. Or also like better magic. Unlocks 5 random tier 3 spells and the ability to spend dust to upgrade tier 3 spells. When heroes visit the city, all unlocked tier 3 1 to 3 spells are added to the spell book. I know that spells are not really this guy's like main deal right now. I haven't really figured out how to use Wormos. So even if I was to get them, I don't know why I'd be using a lot of them. There's 10 scorpions. Like, I kind of think I'd be better off just like upgrading something like the locusts. But I'm also looking at how much alchemical dust this requires. These don't require alchemical dust. This is a crazy thing. Allow a hero to revert to level 1 once. This is how you get Hive Queens, but Hive Queens are also very expensive. That being said, we have a bunch of stuff we could sell. I am going to pick up this dude. Starts with Masterful Blink. Mostly just because I'm desperate to have another hero in here. Ooh. And this is a guy who gives me swordman growth. So believe it or not, I'm actually going to recruit him as well. Oh, man. And Millisola the Golden? So John Johnson. It's quite the name. We're going to send him on the level up journey to get all of his stats. But then he's probably going to end up taking this guy's army. So I have to come back with you. I don't got enough to recruit any of the things I'm trying to do here. She's got a few like Ravager parasites that need to be upgraded. Oh, this feels like a bit of a mess. What am I doing? Get some level ups. And then I think you're just coming back here. You need to wait here to pick up like guard captains probably. And I guess Maelstrom just got to roll back, so. One computer gobbling up all the others into an army of doomstacks. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping they're going to fight and then have to retreat. If not, like, I don't want them gathering all these, all this gear, these artifacts and stuff, so. I've got 4 points here, so let's get focus reserves. What are the final levels? External dwellings increase respective creature growth in the cities by 15%. That's very good. Heroes deal extra magic damage. Friendly creatures do +1 damage. The chance of morale and luck triggering for friendly creatures increases by 1% for each point of morale or luck. That's also extremely good for our build. And fire larvae provoke adjacent enemies to attack them over other units. That's also insane. Grants the ability to fly. Level 8. Gate of Light. Entry is free, exit is free within 1 space. Not affected by spell power. Dimension Door. Oh, you cost 3 to unlock? Alright, we'll probably wait and get Flight. I might combine my hive armies right now. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh, that severely wounded him. I think that's probably what I'm going to do just for the moment. I did that the wrong way. You have despair. You have unnatural calm. I'm also gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you those, and those. Yeah, it does seem like the Doom stack is still kind of critical in this game. Like, it's about getting to the Doom stack as fast as you can. What do you have? Votaries, long reach, and slug knights. All right, well, no rush going towards any of them. Nice. We can hit this guy twice here. Hey! Joke him.
Bum 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 Berkwave Berkwave.
That was extremely musical. I rather enjoyed that. Can't reach him. Really? Hmm. Ooh, nice. High morale. +1 sight radius. Enchanted magic scroll. Scroll of blessing. Max level blessing. You're meant to be a daylight character too. All friendly creatures deal 35% damage with basic attacks for 2 rounds for 7 mana. That is very nice. Chio, hello, good morning. How is this game? Thinking if I should buy this game when it comes? I mean, I would try the demo. The demo is very full. You'll get an extremely good feeling for the game by playing the demo. You can play an entire campaign here. So that's kind of the recommendation I've been giving to people. You won't regret it. I guess we might as well just swap the 2 of them out. Let's build a Guild of the 6 Winds. Because I can also then park people in there. And give them a free stat boost. Oh, it's not free. It costs money. All right, well, this guy can come out then. And at least go on his training journey. That's a very good loop we have here for stats. You know what? I was bringing you back, but I was going to say I should also bring you on that training path. Now, this is interesting. I could fly or like dimension door over that. One option we might want to consider. Another option we might want to consider is selling some bloody stuff on the marketplace. Not that I have like tons of goodies, but Guard Captains get double strike and range defense. Sun's Aegis gets reduced range damage. Whenever this creature gains a positive effect, its defense is increased by 2. Maybe adding a Guard Captains was not the right answer looking at the rest of the squad. Well, now you got a posse, homies. Unfortunately, I cannot upgrade the 2 of these. But I can recruit more crossbowmen. What do you mean no resources? Yes, there is. And you have enough to unlock fly. Shadow flight. There is an early access review demo key. The demo is not that polished. I feel like it's also very hard. I mean, it is Heroes of Might and Magic. It is a very hard game. But I don't know. I feel like I played a ton of the demo and got a good feel for it. Oh, this guy is really pushing through on my territory now. He decided he got hit. Information about enemy heroes and cities within 3. Oh, your spells cost less mana. Like, does this count as being controlled, this area? I don't think it does. So I can fight this guy. He's got 100 to 250 toxic trogs and those blinky teleport guys. 5 to 9 medusas. We have 9 reapers. I mean, I feel like that's very doable. That's definitely doable. And that's easily doable. You know what? Let's quick save. Not that I have any intention on loading that save, but... does feel like this is a fight we should be probably taking. Do I summon Swarm yet? I probably want to wait until, like, the end of my turn to do that. I could barrage those. You know what? I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to barrage them. You can then gain speed. Come in there for a good attack. I feel like they have cast a lot of things on me, and I feel like I am not casting things right now, which is really stupid. I should definitely be casting Bless at the very least. Let's go for them. Fly boy, you ain't getting it. My Reaper's blocked too. That sucks. Favorable wind is pretty good. 20% damage with range or long range. I've spawned undead embodiments or construct. Does the Medusa count for that? Like, I could just kill that Medusa straight up. And you know what? I do have these guys up here. That's probably the best choice. $115 possible there. Cursed creatures take extra damage. 15 damage from melee attacks. You know what? I might just cast Energize, actually. Then I can do the safe no counterattack. Mac, hello. We can start the stream now. Thank you. Heroes of imps and goblins, of weebs and nerdlings. How many factions are there? Currently 6. But they'll probably add in, because I think there's a few more that they could add in. $65. Okay, that was a pretty low roll. I think let's try to kill him. Ooh, high morale. Okay. Yeah, let's do that again. I can also spawn those fire larvae, who will go before most of those trogs. So let's hit you, get a lucky strike. You gotta love that. You can come in here, finish them. You can come in here, hit them, almost kill them, but not quite. And then 240 magic damage. I could just explode. Problem is, I also do just a crazy amount of damage with these guys. You get a guaranteed kill here. So we'll have you move in. That's a hell of a good trade. I did lose 7 scorpions, which is quite a bit actually, but we'll upgrade the Nightshade magic and say we are going to pick up Daylight on this guy. So that could be like +9 spell power for Nightshade and Daylight. This guy's not really a spellcaster though. I feel like Hour of the Wolf is the way to go. Insane amount of items. That was the real win here. Tranquil Glass, Anesthesia, +1 knowledge. You don't need... you are going to keep that max level blessing, because that's an insane spell for you. +4 mana to the hero each morning. All negative effects on friendly creatures last for -1 round. Well, let's definitely add that. +1 knowledge. Let's grab that mana. And then we could probably just trade off the bulk of this. This kind of stuff, like Unnatural Calm, that's the kind of stuff that you want to just like trash. How good is debuff stacking? Can you get -100 attack? You can debuff quite a lot. I don't know that you can get all the way to like -100, but it definitely adds up. And it is strong. I might as well keep ripping through as many of these heroes as I possibly can. I don't really know that I need to cast Bless in a fight like this. Not sure why I didn't go for the archers there. Stab. Stab. No items, but I do get to kill 3 heroes right now. Which I am going to say is a pretty big win. Meow, meow, meow. Pass, pass, pass. See what they do. Pass. Can't quite get to any of you. Can't get to you. Oh, I can get to you as well. But do I need to? I don't think so. Because you're going to come up. You're going to reap him. That's going to give you a point. Just you get a free attack on him. Pick up 2 magic scrolls. Energize and early start. Let's get rid of both of those. Radiant armor and berserk. I don't actually know if we have those. What level are those spells? Berserk is tier 4 Nightshade. Oh, wow. And Radiant Armor is also tier 4. So those are pretty good items. So long, boys. All right, I'm stuck here for the turn. Waiting for headphones to arrive. Ooh, what kind of headphones you get? Fancy dandy ones? Fancy schmancy ones? What do we got? We got a ton of money here. That's tabby. Okay, there's lots of troops for everybody to get here. Heroic strike deals extra damage. Friendly creatures always deal maximum and take minimum. Okay, well that kind of seems insane. So I think we'll try to get Paragon on this guy. I guess you already have advanced defense. Whenever a friendly creature dies or kills an enemy, the hero's attack, defense, spell, and knowledge increases by 1. You know, recruitment. I think Paragon is Avatar, Daylight, Diplomacy, Battle Tactics, and... Is that recruitment? You know what? Let's take it. Somehow I missed wood over there. So you've got that. Now we'll go donk, donk, donk. You're going for progenitor. Leadership, defense. You do take defense. Insight, you do not. So we'll just go Avatar of Toughness. All right, you are just parking yourself in this city. And Golden Mages Guild. I think instead of buildings, I'd be better off just getting recruitment right now. For the moment. I feel like this is pretty good because it's very often that you end up in fights outside of your territory, so I'm going to give that one another upgrade. Nice to see someone playing the new game for my favorite series. Have you got a lot of experience from the previous games? Not a ton, Bam. I played like a little bit of HOM when I was very, very young and then didn't play it for years. And then when Heroes Hour came out, which is sort of the Heroes of Might and Magic auto battler, I started getting back into the series then. So I played some Heroes Hour, I played some Songs of Conquest, and now I'm really kind of relearning everything fresh with the new games. So, hey, UPS, they said it would be delivered today. They're in the Netherlands. That's a bit of a one-day distance. Playing Voidling Bound, wanted to click on a mission terminal. Voidling was in the way. Started petting them. 10 out of 10. Game of the year. That's what you want. Ormos. I want this stuff. I do want that stuff too. Normal battle. Ooh, yeah, these battles are... These are significantly bigger numbers than they used to be. Produces 1 Mercury daily. I mean, I have an option right now where I could go through this portal and just start attacking orange. Which might not be a bad idea. His city is probably right here, and I think I just killed the bulk of his armies. I think let's do that. Kind of seems like the smart play. Recruitment is 3 dudes in white shirts with spears. Yeah, okay. Battlecraft and tactics. Okay. Gonna be lots of fighting at all stages. Yeah, it's been a pretty big slog so far. Giving me the zippy zaps, are ya? I see how it is. Well, I can just kill you. And I bet you I can also just kill you. Bada boom. Already visited. There's their city. Yeah, let's go and take their city up. This will set us up nicely. Played Heroes Hour 2. Excited for the eventual release of Heroes Hour 2. Yeah, me as well. I really like that game. The second one is campaign and multiplayer. Yep. Did I play Disciples growing up? Mainly Disciples 2 and its expansions. No, I don't think so. She ain't ringing a bell. At least not off the top of my head. This guy, I guess, could also run around and pick up Ravager parasites. Amongst other things. You're gonna just chill. You're gonna just chill. Can I upgrade the bank here? Oh, I need fortifications for the bank. I see how it is. I'm gonna go with traps for this city. And then can I can't upgrade those crossbowmen. Let's just hire them. This guy's getting himself a little army put together. Slowly but surely. Fun feature of HOM, remember to clean out the easy battles because they grow every week. Suddenly you're fighting over 1,000 wolves with double attack. They killed the dragon you just got. Frankly, everything else sucked that day. Battles near your town can be used for an easy poor man's TP. Nice chunk of XP to a fresh hero. Yeah. Yeah, I have, I guess, like 2 other heroes I'm sort of trying to level up. I suppose I'll probably upgrade this swordsman guy. Though, I don't know, man. With the heroic strike, he could be fun. Can you build a treasury? You sure can. Oh, I do make 5 alchemist dust today. Bah. Either come up and come through. So, do you get... Okay, yeah, swordsmen gain 1 speed, 1 initiative, and 20% HP, and they get bonuses for every 3 levels. So I do think this guy would be the better character to have focused on them. Especially if I could get Paragon. Guess we'll take Expert Defense. Friendly creatures take reduced magic damage. Bonus is double. We are going to get Diplomacy on this guy, so... I guess that's okay. You can get overgrown locusts. And you can also teleport. This looked like there was nobody guarding this place. Something tells me that's almost definitely not going to be true. A single jellyfish. Okay. I just killed Orange. Now we have a dungeon city. Is it good? It's got 2 levels of bank. And a level 3 mage guild. Which probably means I just got some fun new spells. You're level 3. You're level 3. You're level 3. Ooh. I could put this up to level 4. So all friendly creatures give minus 50% damage from range and long reach. I could also get mass heal. This one I've already upgraded. That's very good. Crystal Crown? You can have 3 obstacles that take 2 shots. Increase radius of reinforcements. Favorable winds. Reduce the price of shade cloak. Reveals the location of all cities. That's pretty damn good. Optical illusion now tier 1 was like tier 3 in the demo. Yeah, I think it's just that the leveling up of stuff is much, it's kind of different in this now. So guillotine was tier 4, really switching stuff around. I think they switched it around, but then they like reduced the powers, but then made it better as it levels up. What do we get here? Riposte. Resets cooldowns of friendly target. Taunt. Twilight is a really nice one. We level 2 sleep. There's Veil, Firewall, Assemble, Temporal Spheres. Dope. We got some good abilities there, dudes. And now that we have a dungeon, I wouldn't mind grabbing some of those dungeon characters. Now, are all of these clear? I feel like the answer to that's going to be yes. But all of these locations need to be manually checked. So why don't we bring her over? Because she's just sitting around right now. These guys are also just sitting around, but that's okay. So that's 2 computer players down. The druid guy who specializes in guillotine isn't that impressive. They'll still kill your angel hive queen stack in 3 turns. Well, again, getting the guillotine up there, and like he's going to start with a max level guillotine, I think. I think that's how they work. Max level? Yeah, also reduced cost. So this guy's Masterful Blink. Going there. You're going to pick up the wrong character. You're going to pick up the right character. I feel like Sun Spear Cab are the way to go. Crossbows. What else do we have? Awstringers are double shots. And marksmen are, ooh, sharpshooters. View from the heavens. This guy is higher speed, but this guy is higher initiative. I think I'm going to go for marksman. Hey, it's alright. Humans go there. Grab your advanced battle magic. Every time he uses a spell in battle, attack increases by 1, defense increases by 1, spell power increases by 1. Yeah, I mean, you are a wizard, so... I mean, I want this defensive buff. I'm willing to let these guys run. No, you know what? We might as well destroy them. But I think I will just autoplay that battle. And then they can keep running around, getting whatever they want. Produce 1 gem daily. 5 alchemical dust daily. You need a tavern and a marketplace. Enchanting of magic scrolls so that they now grant the spells of maximum level. Oh. That's pretty good. Wonder cities produce 1,000 gold for each and 1 of each other resource daily. What's your bonus? All friendly creatures gain 10 attack in battle. 50% lucky strike damage, including from hero spells. Honestly, again, I'm just kind of thinking... like, let's just grab some troops. I would like to build up some more, but... exact information. Neutral squads. I did say I was thinking about upgrading the scorpions, so I think let's just do that for now. We'll see what other kind of trouble we can get in. Blue. So that is a temple hero. That is 2 temple heroes. No, that's a temple and a schism hero, actually. But they're pushing up on Teal's territory. I mean, I guess you could get stuff. Prevent the target from counterattacking. Each attacking creature's luck. Let's go anti-counterattack. This homie is gonna go just grab this stuff. You don't need those troglodytes, but I like that you produce that many. This guy honestly has a big enough army right now. I assume all the upgraded swordsmen also get these bonuses. I like your upgraded heroic strike, but I do feel like this guy is the better character for these units. Bit of an issue here where I can't like split this stack. No, I guess I could just upgrade something. We'll get the crossbowman upgrade here. And then this guy's a pretty juicy stack. And honestly, if I'm going to use him, I might as well give him the sword. How it's always been in those games. You can send Curson to preside over the Necro Town. Oh, we haven't found a Necro Town yet. But, you know, I assume they must be somewhere. Alright, this guy has an opportunity to also just start getting some level ups and start teaching us how to use this army. Which I feel like's got value. Womp, womp, womp. Big charge. Excellent. So again, I want you to go Paragon, so we're going to go Advanced Righteousness. I might actually go Friendly Terrain here. Yeah, I think I am. Because I do kind of want this guy in this area. And then you can go back through your portal. Continuation from yesterday's game, it is indeed. Masterful spells and the heroes specialize in different effects compared to non-masterful spells regardless of level. Merle's slow is always a mass slow, but levels make it stronger. Oh. Same thing with Milla's masterful haste. This version of the spell affects all friendly creatures. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I like that very much, thank you. So you're recruited, you're not. And you're not. And it's still always kind of better to recruit from these side guys at this point. And unfortunately, this homie is just vibing. Allows artifacts to be traded. You also get an artifact merchant. I don't get an artifact merchant, which is curious. I tell you what, it's the end of the week. I'm going to get Worms. Even if I'm not using it, at least this way they can replenish. What'd you miss? Clearly not any teammates. I never missed those. Sadly, no renaming, yeah. I see you guys sneaking those raffle tickets in, though. Not sure Olden Era has a way of setting up teams. There are team matches. This isn't one, but it is a doable option. So you guys are Sun Heralds, right? Yeah. That's a Sun Herald, isn't it? Yeah. Higher. Let me take you higher. And I might as well just run around and pick up more units with these guys, because they are getting kind of stonk. You can pick up stuff to bring to Tabby. Produces wood daily, produces ore daily. Keep working my way around there. Produces extra infiltrators. Feed its guard to get worms. Sure, man. Mostly I'm coming down here because I see there's a magic scroll, but... Come on down. Oh, I should have done that. Well, actually, maybe that's fine. Yeah. See, I can't quite kill that Minotaur in one hit. I probably kill him, though. No, though. 10. You're gonna wait. All right, that wasn't the worst. Ooh. Is that a max level energized scroll? Oh, okay. I don't mind if I do. I gotta pass some items around. So I'll get a bunch of worms if I kill these guys. But I don't have any room for them. What if I had a spell called Pocket Dimension? That lasts until the end of the day. If I leave characters in a pocket dimension, did they vanish? You know what? There's only one way to figure this out. Immediately transfer them to any remote foothold or pocket dimension you control. So I guess the question is do I have to have multiple people cast pocket dimension in a single turn? I think I'm going to get rid of the hornets. Vulnerability, berserk, radiant armor. Yeah, it's fine. Combine them into one and grab the Warmos. Yeah, I could combine the 2 stacks of parasites, but I didn't really want to. Didn't realize I went before then. 3 Wormos. That's it, hey? I don't think anybody else is a big enough level to do Pocket Dimension, right? You have to be at least level 4. Oh, you know what? No, Tabby could cast it. You know what? If that's the case, why don't you know Pocket Dimension? I feel like you should know that ability. But alright. Question for another day, I suppose. Let's get a resource depot here. Some weird stuff keeps happening where... Oh, it's because I have disliked something. I'm an idiot. Traps appear on the battlefield. Let's go 2 hex radius on those ones then. And I'll just sit on the rest of the money. Honey? Three castles. I feel pretty good about that. And I guess blue and teal are in a fight right now, which is also good for us. Like, we really took advantage of the orange versus teal fight. Swooping in there. I'm just going to auto this one. More infiltrators. Gold and gems for an easy battle. Also just going to auto this one. And I wouldn't be surprised if I autoed this one too. Nope. Ooh. Unexpected. Can't quite get them all, but pretty dang close. Love the high morale in this build right now. Okay, so let's keep going up here. Oh, Dragonbone Greaves. Ooh. Ooh. That's Dragonbone Greaves. And back here, there is also a Dragonbone Cloak. We have the ring, so we could get +2 to all attributes. With 5 of them, friendly creatures are immune to negative effects. With 8 of them, friendly creatures are immune to magic damage. That's nuts. You're gonna keep picking up that stuff. You're gonna keep picking up this stuff. You got that. You got that. I think you're basically just gonna recruit. A ton of stuff here for their army. And add that up into them. This guy's gonna wait till next turn to get his bits and pieces. Upgrade scorpions again. That'll do the +1 attack, and now we're on the final row of law. VM, hello. Love the description of the Dragonbone Greaves. I gotta read those now. Just don't venture into Alvar, Garot Gorge, or any other land ruled by dragons wearing them. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely sends a message. So you're gonna pick up Marksman and Sunspear Cav. All right, so this homie's got a pretty chunk army now. Problem is that he's only been left very difficult battles here. I could go through a portal. You know what? Actually, you could just go up there and take those other ones. There are still some easy-ish fights here for you. No. Yes. You've got lots of parasites. 16 Reavers is a lot. Sorry, what else does she have in her army right now? Locusts and scorpions. Easy battle, easy battle, easy battle, easy battle. So that is going to be where you go. And we can have Tabby start getting some levels now. Sorry. We'll move you back up into there. You're going to grab this. I guess we'll go Mercury. Wood. Or grab those troglodytes. And I think we'll probably just go through our portal here and start clearing out that home territory. Troop and artifact Wi-Fi seems very appropriate for setting like Might and Magic. Yeah. Pocket Dimension works in remote footholds. I'm not really sure what the remote footholds are, to be honest. We haven't really, I don't think, encountered those yet. We do have 3 more points here. So if I wanted to grab something else, we could. But why don't we think about it? And I think we'll cut our first video here at this point today and have everybody come back. Join us in the next one as we continue on leveling up our heroes. We took out another castle. We'll see you back here next time.